Alright, today we'll learn how to solve this equation using algebraic method. I hope you remember we learned the same type of equation and solving using graphical method. So those who missed that lesson, you can go back to Maths Mama YouTube channel and check that video. Knowing that method is extremely important because that method is tested in most of your exams, right? Moving on to the algebraic method, it is pretty simple when compared to the graphical method because less work involved with that method. So trust me, it won't take more than 1 minute to solve modulus equations using algebraic method, but you have to be familiar with the method, right? So I'll explain you how to do it. This is our main equation, the modulus equation. We split that equation into two different equations. One you write with the positive sign and one with the negative sign. So when you're writing, you have to ignore the modulus sign and write x plus 1 is equal to minus 2x minus 5. It's the same equation. And the other equation would be x plus 1 is equal to, you add negative, and inside the bracket minus 2x minus 5. So this is our positive equation, this is our negative equation. Now it's very simple, you have to simplify this and get the answer. Right, we'll start from the first equation and we bring all the like terms to one side, x terms, and all the constants to the other side. Here we get x plus 2x is equal to negative 5, negative 1. This gives 3x is equal to negative 6. You end up with x equal negative 2. That is the first answer. Moving on to the second equation, x plus 1 equal, you have to expand the brackets, multiply with negative sign. There you get 2x plus 5 and bring x terms to one side and 5's to the constants to the other side. Now we get negative x is equal to 4. Divide both sides by negative 1. Then you get the answer as x equal negative 4. So these are the two solutions. Right. So even though we got these two answers, make sure you substitute these answers in the original equation, the modulus equation, and check the validity of your answer because we still don't know these are the actual answers or not, right? So for that, we'll substitute first solution x equal minus 2 in the original modulus equation. There we get negative 2 plus 1 modulus equal to negative 2 times negative 2 minus 5. So here we simplify, we get negative 1 modulus is equal to, here we get negative 1. So 1 is not equal to negative 1, therefore it does not satisfy the equation, which means x equal minus 2 is not a valid answer, right? So we'll move on to the second solution, x equal minus 4. When you substitute in the original equation, this side we get negative 4 plus 1 and we take the modulus of that. On the other side we get negative 2 times negative 4 minus 5, and the left hand side we get 3 and the right hand side also we get 3. So it's satisfied. That means it's a valid solution. So that's why you have to be very careful in solving modulus equations using algebraic method. Checking the validity is a must. So here we got only one solution for the equation. Okay, moving on to the next question. We've got here modulus 3x plus 4 is equal to x. So So this is our main equation. As we discussed in the previous question, you have to split this equation into two equations, one with positive and another one is a negative one. So ignore the modulus sign and write 3x plus 4 is equal to positive x, and the other one is 3x plus 4 is equal to negative x, and then simplify these two equations separately. Here we get 3x minus x is equal to negative 4. 3x minus x gives 2x is equal to negative 4, and we get x is equal to negative 2. The second equation we get 3x plus x is equal to negative 4. 4x is equal to negative 4, therefore x is equal to negative 1. So these are the two answers, but before coming into any conclusions, you have to check the validity of your answers. Before that, I have to show you one thing. Rather than adding a negative sign to x variable, you can add a negative sign to 3x plus 4 and do it in a different way, because we have seen this question doing in different techniques. So that's to get rid of that confusions, I have done the same question in that way as well, but still you get the same answer, right? So moving on to the checking the validity of your answers. When you substitute x equal negative 2, we get 3 times negative 2 plus 4, you have to take the modulus of that side, is equal to negative 2. So even from this line you can decide whether it's valid or not. It's not valid because the modulus function does not return a negative value. Even if you want, you can simplify until the last line. So here we get negative 6 plus 4 modulus is equal to negative 2, and the modulus returns plus 2 does not equal to negative 2. So that answer is not valid. Moving on to the second equation. When you substitute x equal negative 1, you get 3 times negative 1 plus 1 modulus is equal to negative 1. Again, the modulus does not return a negative answer, or you can simplify until the last line and show that it does not satisfy. So in this case, both the answers are not valid. There is no solution for our original modulus equation. Alright, thanks for joining with us. We'll meet again with a new lesson on solving modulus equation under the third category using algebraic method.